$180 a month. That is what the card asks for. That is what most people pay. And that $180 every single month is the most expensive financial decision most 45K earners are making right now. Not because $180 is a large number, because of what $180 is actually doing. At 22% interest, $125 of that payment disappears every month into interest, not into your balance. Gone. By the end of this, you will know the exact number that is moving your balance right now, and the one change that moves your payoff date from 11 years to under 3. If you are carrying a credit card balance right now, drop the balance in the comments. Just the number. I read every one. Here's the math nobody shows you on your specific situation. At 22% interest on a $6,800 credit card balance, your $180 minimum payment covers $125 in interest and $55 toward the balance. $55. That is what the balance moves every month. $180 leaves your account. $55 does any work. The other $125 disappears permanently into the cost of carrying the debt. I remember running this calculation for the first time on my own balance. I had been making payments for 14 months. I pulled the original statement. The balance had moved $770. 14 months of payments. $770. I had paid $2,520 in that time. $1,750 of it had gone to interest. That number did not make me angry. It made everything very clear. But here is the part the card issuer is counting on you never calculating. Here is what is actually happening. Minimum payments are not designed to eliminate debt. They're designed to service it. The minimum payment is calculated by the card issuer at the lowest number that keeps you current, which is also the number that keeps you in the product the longest. I call this the minimum payment trap. At $55 moving per month on a $6,800 balance, you will be debt-free in 11 years. Not 1 year, not 2, 11. And you will pay back more than double what you originally borrowed. The exit is not more income. The exit is a different number applied to the same income. 4 steps, this order, starting this month. Step 1. Calculate what your minimum payment is actually doing. Multiply your balance by your interest rate and divide by 12. That is your monthly interest charge. Subtract it from your minimum payment. What remains is the only number moving your balance. Write it down, see it clearly. Step 2. Find $75 this month. Not $500, not a dramatic lifestyle overhaul. $75. 1 canceled subscription, 2 fewer takeout orders, 1 purchase unmade. Add it to your minimum payment on the highest rate card. That $75 goes entirely to principal. The balance starts falling faster immediately. Step 3. Switch to weekly payments. Same monthly total divided by 4, paid every week instead of once a month. On a $6,800 balance at 22%, weekly payments reduce total interest paid by approximately $340 over 12 months. Same amount, different timing, different math. Step 4. When this card hits 0, take the full payment and add it to the minimum on the next card. The payment amount stays constant. The debt it attacks changes. Each cleared card accelerates the next one. Here's the honest part. Month 3 will feel slow. You will have added $75 and switched to weekly payments, and the balance will still look large. That is not the sequence failing. That is the sequence working exactly as it should. Month 7 is when the acceleration becomes visible. Stay through month 3. At 22% interest on $6,800, every month the minimum payment continues. That's $125 that does not reduce your balance. That's $125 that builds nothing. That's $125 that belongs to the card issuer, not to your future. This month, find the $75, add it to the minimum. That single change moves the payoff date from 11 years to under 3. Not a warning, the math.